with 80. So 4 down, 2 to go in this Group B first round. Next up we got from Ivory Coast. We've got a little bit of Elvis. Elvis Jean.
Sir, I'm trying to do my best.
So Elvis Jean from Ivory Coast, looking to go for his first effort. The great Presley has sway all around the world, not least in Cote d'Ivoire. Up he goes, opening lift of 95 kilograms. Strong, straight, but not good enough. Not straight enough for the judges. Elvis looks around a little bit inquisitively, wondering quite what he did wrong there. I'm sure his coach will give him a few good tips. So last one up in this is Abdullah Kayapina from Turkey. We saw Kayapina in Hungary for the European Open Championships. He lifted 120 20 kilograms there, I think I'm right in saying. He did indeed. And that's where he's coming in today, at 120. So the young Turk confident opening from him. 2 white lights, that's good. He's underway. He's ready to run. Now that's, well, they had to just have a little check there because there was a problem with the light of Martin Chapler. Had to resort to flags, the old-fashioned system, but it was still, we did see the lights and the flags confirming that was a good lift for Abdullah Kayapina, 120. So just two no lifts in that opening round. Hamad Al-Blouchi will be the next to go. He's going to go once again at 50. New boxes being handed out to the referees. Smiles all round. Here comes Hamad Al-Blouchi. Quite a slight figure, Al-Blouchi. hasn't yet developed the power in the shoulders, in the neck, and in the chest. But it's a work in progress. Failed at 50 in the opening lift. Going for a second time at 50 kilograms. Just prepares himself. Now, come on. Come on, you can do it. Oh, smooth. Steadier than the first one, but it's a good lift. Well, that's good. Al-Balushi is underway. Didn't quite get it right first time, but no doubt that time. So from Bahrain, it's going to be Ahmed Al-Kayat back again. He did succeed at 50 in the opening lift. Another 5 kilos added to that. Very important. You see little changes being made to the height of the bar. Absolutely vital, of course, because all these athletes, different sizes, different arm lengths, and it's obviously important that they're at comfort range. Here comes Ahmed Al-Kayat. This is, of course, just with Kuala Lumpur to come. Final chance for athletes to get themselves into the reckoning for Rio. The male powerlifters have to be among the top 8 in their weight category by the end of February. Women have to be in the top 6 to qualify. So there is plenty at stake here. Dubai and Kuala Lumpur. And then it's Rio. Al-Kayat, 2 red lights to him. Unfortunately, no lift for him. Khalid Yahout, the first of the Saudis. Cleared 65. He's going to have a second crack now at 70.
Thank you. The bar is loaded with 70 kilograms for the second attempt from Saudi Arabia, Khalid Yahout.
Getting himself prepared. Straps going tightly around the knees, around the shins, really, thighs and shins. There goes Yahout, 70 kilograms. Oh, Not good enough, I don't think. He struggled at the end there. 3 red lights.
The speed not above 85 kilograms, rank high 40.
The weight raised once again, this time to 85 kilograms. And this is for Maisa Olaimi, the other Saudi lifter. Cleared 80 kilograms in his opening lift, now looking at 85, which, as things stand, would certainly cement his position in second place, put a bit of pressure on Elvis Jean. So here goes Alaimi, 85 kilos. Red lights. Well, he is in second place at the moment. By virtue of the fact that Elvis Jean failed at 95 with his opening lift. In fact, I see Elvis has decided not to go again at 95 but to push up to 100 instead. So the Ivorian looking to get into 3 figures, make his mark. It's well, I'm not sure if it's going to get into Rio, but certainly it'll give him extra points. Making his way out on the stage now. The African countries are very strong on this. We see a lot of Nigerians. We've already seen the Egyptians and the Algerians today. The Ivorians, we've 2 Cameroonians around. I'm not sure in this competition, but certainly we have seen them. Here goes Elvis at 100 kilograms. Well, it was a confident lift, but not straight enough, not good enough for the judges. They're real sticklers, and Elvis is a little bemused, I think. It's really tough judging. The slightest thing that's wrong, and you're not going to be allowed your lift. So he's got to work out pretty quickly now where the problem is. A little shake of the head as he makes his way off. That's where you need your coach to be watching closely and to be able to give you that little bit of information in time for the next lift. Some coaches obviously better attuned than others.
125 kilograms for the second attempt from Turkey,
Abdullah Kayapina successfully made 120 with his first lift. The bar now raised to 125. And say, he couldn't get past 120. Tinegger. He started at 105 and worked his way up to 120. So this already at the next step up for him. Oh, look confident. Look very confident. Cries of bravo. 3 white lights. Excellent. Well done. Oh, that's terrific stuff from the young Turk. So he's the leader of this Group B tournament. It's unlikely to see him feature too strongly in the overall in the competition, because as I mentioned, the Group A lifters are all coming in quite a lot higher. So third and final effort now for Al-Balushi. He has succeeded. He succeeded at 50 kilograms. He now is going for 55. Gets the 2 white lights, so well done. That's a good competition for Al-Balushi. Objectives achieved, well, 2 out of 3. You'll be happy with that. It also means he's moved ahead of Ahmed Al-Kayat in the standings. Ahmed Al-Kayat cleared 50, failed at 55. So Al-Balushi has cleared 55 now. And well, Al-Kayat is considerably lighter than him. Al-Kayat weighing in at 32.63. Al-Balushi at 41.71. So both those two giving up a lot of weight in this category to the bigger. It is under 49, so you can go right up to the limit. Al-Kayat giving up the best part of 17 kilograms in this category. There he goes. He's up to 58 for his third and final attempt. No, he's struggling there. I don't know if there's applause, but it didn't look well. He got 1 white light, which was more than I was expecting, but 2 red lights, I'm afraid. So no lift for Al-Kayat. As I say, he's given up a lot of weight there. Khalid Yakut, by contrast, weighs in at 45.54, so he's 13 kilograms heavier than Al-Kayat. And he's going to lift a little bit more as well. He's going up to 71. He got it right at 65 in his first lift, failed at 70, so just going up a kilogram. He's currently third in Group B. just got a couple more to come, and then we move on to Group A. So here is Yakut. Not this time. So a fail for Alami. Sorry, fail for Yakut. Alami just making his way onto the podium. My apologies. Now Alami cleared 80 with his first lift, failed at 85. He's going again at 85. As things stand, he is in second place. Obviously, there's that question of whether Elvis will come to the party or not. Isa Alaimi from Saudi Arabia. Strapping goes on. It is quite time consuming.
1 minute.
Especially when you don't get it right first time. The lifters are they're about 2 minutes. Over in Egea, 1 2 of them went fairly close to the wire, but no one actually exceeded their time. There he goes, Alaimi at 85 kilograms. Strong, confident lift, but will it meet the criteria? It does. So Alaimi signs off with an 85. He's pleased about that. Little smile as he wheels his way off backstage. His work for the morning is done. He can now go and savour the sights of Dubai. Well, you can't say Elvis is a quitter. He failed at 95. He failed at 100, but he hasn't tried to redo those. Absolutely not. He's going up another 5 kilos anyway, up to 105, which is bold. It's I'm not quite sure why he's doing this. He's obviously got a plan. Perhaps he feels that he needs a little bit of extra weight to give him that extra stability. But if you're wanting to record a lift just to get on the board, you have to wonder if this is the right tactic. As I say, it depends a little bit on what he's been doing in the in training. If he's well under his best or his capability, he may be more comfortable with the bigger weight. We shall have to wait and see. Elvis Jean. No, it's crooked. Yeah, it's come up A little bit one-sided there. 3 red lights, I'm afraid. Well, that is disappointing. That's a long way to come. And that'll be a disappointing time for him now to have a little reflect on what didn't go right there. I don't know whether he was a little bit too eager, maybe he was trying to do it too quickly. Very off kilter. It just leaves one more to come in this B section. It's going to be Abdullah Kayapinar, who's been impressive so far with the way he's tackled his weights. Opened up at 120, cleared that. 125 he cleared, and now he's going to have a crack at 130. So Kayapinar comfortably the best in this B group. Yeah, and he's giving up a fair bit of weight as well. It's a 49 kilogram category. He weighs in at 40.48. I don't think this is going to work for him. Not this time. Just a little bit too much on the bar. But even so, he'll be happy with 125. An improvement on what he managed in Egea in November. So the B group is done and dusted. 6 men to come in the A group. And there's some good names to look out for here. Haj Ahmed Biur of Algeria, Ivan Arnotov of Russia, Nado Tunkel from Hungary, Farman Basha from India, Taha Abdelmajid from Egypt, and Omar Samir Hamadeh Kharada from Jordan. They are the ones to look out for, and it's quite a range again in weights that they're coming in at. Bior is going to be coming in at 135, Kharada at 173. So we have competitions within competitions. It's so much of this though is simply your personal best. If you can go where you've never gone before, that is an achievement, and really it's you can't affect what your opponents do, so there's no point worrying about it.
Thank you. The bar is loaded to 177 kilograms for the first attempt from Russia, Ivan Anadol.
Certainly not in this competition anyway. Obviously, if you've got 2 or 3 that are very tightly bunched and lifting the same weight, yes, the mind games come into play. That's when you start playing with the weights and trying to push them up beyond their capacity. And mind games come in, but it counts for nothing if you can't actually lift your own weight. That is the total key. If the opposition makes a mistake, that's bad luck for them, but it doesn't actually help you unless you can lift yours. So Ivan Arnotov is in fact the first man on. He's coming in at 137. So a couple of little change there from Bior, who's coming in at 138. So Arnotov opens up with 137. It's good. Arnotov picked up the bronze medal in the European Championships in Hungary. He's got a good pedigree. So now there's going to be Haj Ahmed Bior, 32-year-old from Algeria. He was 12th in the World Championships a couple of years ago here in Dubai. Lifted 125 on that occasion, and he also went to the European Championships, the Open Championships in Hungary. Finished 5th with a top lift of 137 kilos. So Bior coming in just a little above that, 138. Again, this is perhaps a little psychological thing. He may have seen that Arnautov was going for roughly the same and thought, you know what, I can put a bit of pressure on, I can maybe nudge ahead of him, pick up extra points. But Arnautov has successfully lifted 137. Bior now has to open up at 138.
1 minute.
Arnautov in Hungary lifted 141 to take that bronze medal in the Europeans. So he's got a bit left in his tank. What's Bior got? Opening at 138. It's good. Well done. Good opening from Bior. So you will have a little competition within a competition with Arnautov. And now the stage is set for Nandor Tunkel from Hungary. Silver medalist at the European Championships, which were in Hungary. It was a very popular, perhaps the most popular medal of that competition. His coach, Peter Ferrago, the national coach. I had a chat with Peter at breakfast yesterday. He was full of smiles. Very excited about the year ahead, about the way Nandor has been training. He thinks he can do well here. He thinks he can do well in the big competition this year, that one down in South America. He's got to get there. He's opening up at 145. Lifted 150 in egg air for his silver medal. 3 white lights. Oh, look at that. Confident start. He's very businesslike, Nandor Tunkel. That's a good opening start from him. 145. And he's going to be in this little contest, you imagine, for second, third and fourth. Right, because Farman Basha is next up, and Basha coming in at 146, so just 1 kilogram more, and then you've got Taha Abdelmajio coming in at 150. So Tunkel is certainly going to be in the fray for that, especially if either of them has a bad day at the office. Farman Basha. He's been at this game a long time. The 41-year-old. He began powerlifting in 1996. Didn't do himself justice at the 2014 Commonwealth Games. Had a little shoulder injury which rather ruined his day. Could only, well, in fact, he didn't finish. But here he goes.
1 minute.
Lifting 146 kilograms. The Indian. just come up badly, just off kilter. It's 3 red lights, I'm afraid. He got it halfway and then he lost his balance. There was a little waver and you saw the spotter leaping in just to make sure it didn't tumble back down on him. So a fail at 146 for Farman Bashar. Next up, Taha Abdel Majid from Egypt. We've already heard one Egyptian winner today, Noah Ramadan, in the women's 41 kilogram category. And can't help thinking that Abdel Majid, if he gets a lift on the board, he's almost certain to pick up some kind of a medal. And you never know, could put a little bit of pressure on Karada, but it would need Karada to have a very below par performance and not manage a single lift. Still, one thing at a time. Taha Abdel Majid. A 28-year-old from Cairo, bronze medalist at the Paralympics in London. Lifted 165 that day. 3rd in the World Championships in 2010. And came 4th 2 years ago here in Dubai with another lift of 165. So opening up at 150, this well below his capacity. Big roar from the sidelines. It looked good. It was good. 3 white lights. Very strong, confident start from Abdel Majid. And now the great leap in quality. Omar Sami Hamade Karara, 34 years old, from Yemen. He was a silver medalist at the Paralympics in Beijing in 2008. And he lifted 162.5 kilos. World champion in 2010 when he lifted 172.5. But sent home from the Paralympics in London prior to the Games for an incident at training. So he has a little blemish beside his name, and he can make up for that in part, certainly, by refocusing on his lifting, getting himself to Rio, concentrating on what he does in the gym. He's going to open up at 173 kilos. Looks very, very it is a good lift. So Karada I don't think I'm being too radical if I suggest that he may already have won this event. Well, he may have his eyes. You never know. We'll see what he comes back with his second lift. The world record for the 49 kilogram category, stands at 182 kilograms, set by Lê Van Kong of Vietnam. And that was in Almaty last year. So he may, you never know, he may just have a little look at that and give it a go. Maybe with his third lift, we will see. Now back to the top of the order, it's Ivan Arnautov back again. He's a lively fellow, Arnautov. He's a pretty good all-round sportsman. He's a long jumper as well, as competed at national level in the long jump. But he's found his niche here. He's 29 years old now, Arnautov. Successful with 137 in the first lift, and successful with 140. So a little battle between these two, between Arnautov and Bior, because Bior is also going at 140. He has a little bit of an edge because he's roughly 3 kilograms lighter than Arnautov. So if they finish level, and it's Bior who finishes ahead. It's a bit like goal difference if you're a football supporter. He's got a better goal difference, let's put it like that. But yeah, good start with 138. Arnautov going a little bit within himself, I think, because he's, as I say, he did do 141 in Aguerre. But this just ups the pressure a little bit on Bior. Throws down the gauntlet. And I see Arnautov, his projected third lift is at 146, so watch this space. This is Bior, 140 kilograms for him. It's his second lift. National coach Mohammed Salabanata standing by. Here goes Bior. It looked smooth, but not quite smooth enough. A bit like me on a Friday night. No lift. So that gives Arnautov a little bit of an advantage there. I don't know if he's going to rethink his 146. Rahman Basha has a little bit of work to do.
The bar is loaded to 146 kilograms for your second attempt. From India, Rahman Basha.
Basha failed at 146 first time. He's back again.
Now doing the skill. Please be ready.
Speaks 6 languages, Basha. English, Hindi, Kannada, Tamil, Telugu and Urdu. Useful man to have around. Delighted to see that in spite of all his achievements in his own world of sport, his great sporting idol is none other than Sachin Tendulkar, that most wonderful of cricketers, one of the all-time greats. Retired a couple of years ago. Wonderful, wonderful sportsman. Farman Basha at 146 kilograms. It's still not happening for him, and he still doesn't know why. Well, disappointing for Basha. And that is a concern for him, because he's, like all of them, desperately keen to make sure you get a lift on the board. Nado Tunkel coming out for his second lift. Tunkel, 152. He went 150 in Eger for that silver medal, which was won by Vladimir Balinec, the Russian, the European record holder, who isn't competing in this tournament. Balinec. So Tunkel sees the door open a little bit. Good competition here will do him the world of good in terms of his ranking. Open up at 145, now going at 152. Three white lights. He's doing the job, and he's happy with that. He's keeping it in, but he is chuffed to bits. That's terrific stuff from Tunkel. And at the moment, Tunkel is in second place, although Abdelmajid due to lift 155 now. You'd expect him to do that. And then the mighty Karada has already cleared 173. Taha Abdelmajid makes his way out towards the stage. He's not going to win this tournament, but he does want second place. The Egyptian team very strong. Lifting a big part of the culture. Settles. Abdelmajid goes 155. This to take him up into second place. Got there in the end, but it wasn't quite what the referees were looking for. It was a little too laboured, and that's a no lift at 155. So Karada, the leader, prepares to come out to attempt 176. He's in top spot. Nado Tunkel currently in second with 152. That'll be a fantastic result for him if that's the way it stands. And Taha Abdelmajid currently in third with 150. Ivan Arnortov 140, Haj Ahmed Bir 138, and Farman Basha yet to get off the mark. That's a great sash in there, so. But here is Karada. Karada began powerlifting in 2003. So 13 years ago, he was 21 at the time. Apparently he was told to go down to the club and get involved. Didn't want to do it until one coach looked at him and said, "You can be a world champion, my son." At which point he thought this might be interesting. Here he goes, 176, go on. He's done that. I think he may have got that. He has. That is a terrific performance. So Karada makes his way off the stage, 176. He's certainly won this tournament, no doubt about that. Now his third attempt is currently chalked up at 177. The world record stands at 182. May just be a bit too far off for him, but you never know. Lifters can ask for a fourth lift if they are attempting a world record. It needs to be reasonable. If he can get up to, well, I see now he's been marked up to go for 179 in his third lift. Well, if he does that, he may well ask for a fourth lift to have a crack at the world record. Back up on stage, Haj Ahmed Bir from Algeria. Now Bir had a good lift at 138, failed at 140. Now he's now just nudged up to 141. He's in a little competition with Arnortov. Just put a little bit more pressure on him. So Bior settles himself. His third and final lift. No, it's not going to happen. So Bior will have to settle for 138 as his best today. But that's still a good performance for him.
Please go to the bar for 144 kilograms, rank high pulse.
And it lays the path now for Ivan Arnortov, who's won that little battle between those two for, well, I was going to say for 5th and 6th, but it could well be for 4th and 5th if Farman Basha fails once again.
From Russia, Ivan Arnortov.
So here is Arnortov, European bronze medalist. He's cleared 137 and 140, looking to tackle 144 And again, steady progress. It won't win him a medal today, but if he can clear this and have 3 good lifts to his name, that in itself will really give him confidence going forward. Not sure, he was struggling there. Might just have been a bit too far for him. Yep,
No.
3 red lights. So so he has to settle for 140 kilograms. The running order has changed obviously with Tunkel's good progress and Basha continually failing. Basha was down at 146. He's fell twice to 146, but he's seen what Tunkel's done and knows that he would come out ahead. He's slightly lighter than the Hungarian. So he's gone in at 152. He's gone up 6 kilograms in spite of those 2 failures. It's a little bit of a gamble, a bit of a do or die. This, if he gets it right, this could give him second place overall. Because Tunkel is down to lift 155. Abdel Majid also will be looking to lift 155. And if those 2 slip up, then obviously a lift of 152 for Basha would be good enough for second. He's got to get there first though, hasn't he? Here he goes. No, it's not happening. The spotters leap in to rescue the weight there. So disappointment for Basha. 3 no lifts, and that's a wasted journey to Dubai really. He'll be annoyed and disappointed, and he'll be wondering what he needs to do to get it right. So we know who the top 3 will be. Don't quite know the order in which they will finish. Certainly Karada is going to win. Second and third is between Taha Abdelmajid and Nador Tunkel. And it's Tunkel who will come out now for his third and final lift. He's cleared 145 and 152. The bar now going up to 155. Now Abdelmajid is also going to have a crack at 155. He's failed once. Abdelmajid is marginally the lighter man. So this is an important lift for Tunkel. Just put a little pressure on, but obviously in itself it won't be enough. He may have been tempted to go 155, but there he goes. That is 155. And so he might have been tempted to go 156. He's done it. That's a good lift. Well, that is a really good performance from Tunkel. You can see he's absolutely delighted with that. Big cheers. Little shake of the hand with with Peter, his coach. That's a really good performance. 3 clean lifts from Tunkel. He's certainly in the silver position at the moment. The pressure on Taha Abdelmajid to make this now.
155 kilograms for the third attempt from Egypt, Talha Abdelmajid.
Here comes Abdelmajid. Things playing in his head. He knows he can lift this, but he has just failed at 155, and he's watched as the Hungarian Nadar Tunkel has successfully lifted it. Does add to the pressure. It is the difference between second and third. Griffiths, the referee, sits behind him with his arm raised. Crowd start from Gideon. There he goes. Can he get it up? Oh, he may just have got that. He may just have nailed it. No. Well, the expression and the mood was very much that he had got it up, but obviously it wasn't clean enough. So disappointment there for Abdelmajid. 3 red lights on his final lift. So 2 fails at 155. Best lift for him of 150 kilograms. So he will be third in the competition. Nando Tunkel will take second. And top spot will go to Omar Sami Hamedi Karada.
Thank you. The ball is loaded with 179 kilograms for the third attempt from Jordan, Omar Karada.
And here comes Karada. He's already won this competition with his 176 up to 179, and then who knows, maybe he will tempt it to have a crack at that world record. Karada. Everything in place. Griffiths with his hand raised. Off he goes. Oh, you can see a little wobble on the bar. A little wobble. Will that be counted against him? It is. Just wobbled on the way up. So I think that is probably it. I don't think we're going to see a no world record attempt. It's fair enough. He finished quite a long way off, 176. But it's a victory for Omar Sami Hamedi Karada. He comes in first with that 176. Second, Nado Tunkel of Hungary. And in third, Taha Abdelmajid of Egypt, after he clocked 150. I'm going to take a short break. I'll be back with you in just a few moments with the medal ceremony, so don't go away. No, that's okay.
You can keep it. You can keep it.
So is this all we have for the 54? Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Now or for?
That's okay. No,
هل صح ولا غلط؟ تمام انا باخذ هاي الورقه.
you don't want to sit there.
No, I'm just taking this
Oh, yeah, yeah, sure.
Can I?
You can, no, you can take. Is that all fixed up? Is it? All right, you take it away. No problem.
Thank you. رضوان منو؟ منو؟ رضوان منو؟
رضوان أنان.
أنان ولا
ذاك
عنان؟
نفسه تقول
أوكي.
بالإنجليزي أنان.
المنصب؟ ما عندنا VIP. بدي أطلع؟ نطلع رضوان؟ كنا حد ال VIP. في ما يرد عليك. لازم بس ناخذ البوزيشن بسرعة نرجع.
Center. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أصحاب السعادة، السيدات والسادة، حضورنا الكرام، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. باسم اللجنة المنظمة لبطولات فزاع لذوي الإعاقة لعام 2016 نتقدم لكم بخالص التحية والتذكير على تواجدكم الكريم معنا في بطولة الفزاعة الدولية السابعة لرفعات القوة كأس العالم دبي 2016. فأهلا ومرحبا بكم الآن في مراسم التتويج للبطولة. تتويج اللاعبين بفئات الرجال 49 كيلوغرام. Dear Excellencies, medal ceremony for men 49 kilograms. Awarding the winners by Mr. John Evans, IPC President of Powerlifting, and Mr. Ridwan Anan, Assistant Technical Delegate for the Championship. مقدمو النهائيات السيد جون أمس رئيس اللجنة رئيس الاتحاد الدولي لرفع الأثقال والسيد رضوان أنان مساعد الأمين العام.
Well, welcome back to Dubai. Our third medal ceremony of the day, the first for the men, and it came in the men's 49 kilogram category. Good competition, competitions within competitions. Bronze medal going to Egypt, their second medal of the day. Taha Abdel Majid, 150 kilograms. He had a good battle for that silver and bronze position, and that's the man who beat him, Nadal Tunkel. There he is, a big supporter of Ferencvaros, the football team. I hope they're supporting him today. Terrific performance from Tunkel, 3 clean lifts. He's really come on. He's the European silver medalist, and he is really gunning for that trip to Rio. His top lift 155, but those two trailing in the wake of the man taking the gold medal, this fellow here, Omar Sami Hamadi Karada from Jordan, lifted a whopping 176 kilograms to win that gold medal. So 21 kilograms more than Tunkel in the second place. So big difference, but 3 worthy medalists. Jordan though, and Karada taking the gold. So that concludes the medal ceremony. Time for the photographs to be taken. That concludes this particular session. There they are, all lining up. One for the family album. That concludes this middle session of the 7th FASA IPC Powerlifting World Cup in Dubai. We'll be back with you a little bit later this afternoon with the next competition, which is the men's 54 kilogram competition. There's not too many involved, but it's perfectly full. Some good names in there. Kavalinsky, Kaliev, Diamutena, Nishizani, and Al-Khama. So come back and join us a little bit later for that men's 54 kilogram category. For the moment though, thanks for joining me, Barney Spender, and the rest of us here in Dubai. Time for us to go and find a little bit of a nose bag. Time for lunch. See you shortly. Bye.